L'infinitif and then les modifications, and more precisely we will talk about reflexive verbs, okay, so infinitive. So let's start right now. And I've been thinking that it would be interesting to pick two verbs and maybe to take, well, actually regarder first and then se regarder. Okay, so regarder means to look, and then se regarder, so it's the reflexive verb, so to look at yourself. Okay, so let's see now, because the idea is that when you've got two verbs, actually we take the futur proche as an example. So the futur proche, remember, it's this fake future in a way when you use this I am going to and something is coming after. So we do the same in French. We use aller, to go, and then you put the second verb at the infinitive. So it's normally quite simple if you've got a normal verb in a way, but then when we start to construct that with the reflexive verbs, it can be a bit tricky, or it can be a bit strange at the beginning. So that's the reason why we'll see that together. So first person, je, and then, well, actually, if you want to use this futur proche form, I am going to look, it's quite simple, because you just put your subject, you put your verb here, to go, conjugated at the present form, je vais, and then you put the infinitive form, regarder. Okay, so in this situation, it is quite simple. But then the question is, how would you put that if you would use this reflexive verb, se regarder? Because the common mistake that actually my students tend to make is that they will put je vais, and clearly they will put the infinitive se regarder, which is logical in a way. It's a logical mistake, but then unfortunately for you, non, it should be like that. Je vais, and then se will have to be modified according to, well, here the subject. So here the subject is at the first person, so je, and then you will have to put me for the first person, regarder. Je vais me regarder. Okay? So here, je vais regarder, I am going to look. Je vais me regarder, I am going to look at myself. Okay? So that's the reason why here you will have to put this me and not se. Okay, so you should keep that in mind, because it will change, of course, for tu as well. So tu vas regarder, I mean, it's quite simple here. Tu vas, and then te regarder. Okay, so te for the second person. Il va regarder, and good news for you, it's actually quite simple. Il va se regarder. Okay, so for the third person, it will be se. Elle va regarder, and then same thing, elle va se regarder, well, because elle is also the third person of the singular. And then on as well, on va regarder, on va se regarder. Okay, so now for the first person of the plural, nous allons regarder, and then it will become nous allons nous regarder. Vous allez regarder, vous allez vous regarder. And then good news, third person of the plural, ils vont regarder, ils vont se regarder. Elles vont regarder, elles vont se regarder. Alright, so je, tu, and then il, elles, on. Keep in mind that if you construct this structure in which you get first a verb and then a second verb at the infinitive, and it's a reflexive verb, then it should be me and then the rest at the infinitive. If it's tu, it should be te and then the rest at the infinitive. Il, elles, on, it should be se and the rest at the infinitive. Nous, vous, il, elle. It should be nous, vous, and then ce.